We just had the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Zombies trailer, and we know MrDalekJD, instead of shaking, he did not shake today.
Oh, I'm shaking!
But like this video, subscribe if you're brand new, because he just dropped a video on Modern Warfare 3 Zombies and Modern Warfare. He got to play early. Roll it.
3 Zombies, which was just announced last week. I got invited to the Sledgehammer Game Studios to see Modern Warfare 3 early and see Zombies, which is presented and created by Treyarch. There is a lot to talk about, so it's so important you watch this video all the way through to the end to learn everything. And let me be your one-stop shop for everything Call of Duty, especially Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. So to make your way back here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you find this video useful and you're excited for Call of Duty Zombies to return, then like the video and let me know your thoughts below.
One if you're excited.
High-level vision is that this is a all-new open-world Zombies experience. It is the biggest Zombies experience they've ever had by far, taking place on the largest map they've ever had.
Stop the cap.
Wrong.
Zombies on. Yet we'll have a theme and lighting and atmosphere that you would expect from Zombies. So straight off the bat, this is not a round-based...
We heard that every single year, bro. And no round base, so there we go, boys.
Zombies mode. As we dive into the details here, you'll learn very quickly that this is actually a hybrid combination of Outbreak from Cold War and DMZ from Modern Warfare 2. Straight off the bat, we are told here that this is a brand new experience. This is not something that's trying to be Masters round based like we saw with Vanguard.
Capper facts, boys. Capper facts. Everybody goggles on. Goggles on.
Zombies, where we were never told before launch what the mode actually was. But this is a new experience never seen before in Zombies. And for the first time ever, it's going to contain multiple squads at once on a Zombies map. Usually a Zombies experience would only be up to 4 players, but in this we're now at 24 players.
What? Oh shit. Okay, that's a first W though. Okay, you know, I can sound like a hater, you know, you're just toxic, you're just manipulating, but 24 players, Don DeMarco. Rare W. Rare W. Rare W or L, boys? I want to know rare L or common L or rare W. I said this is rare W.
Players in a Zombies match, and you can have up to 6 players on a single zombie squad. This is already far different than anything we've ever seen before in Treyarch Zombies. A massive amount of players on a map at once. The only thing comparable in scale is DMZ from MW2, but this is going to be an exclusively player
DMZ my balls
versus environment mode. So that means no PvP, but multiple squads we're able to take on the zombie halls, which sounds absolutely epic.
I think it's a rare W, guys. When you think about it, Black Ops 2 Grief Zombies, we need that sucker back. This might be the closest thing to it, or maybe they're just gonna give us the very common L this time too. We'll see. We'll see.
Now, on paper, this mode sounds really similar to Outbreak from Cold War Zombies, but this is entirely new and different, with the main game loop actually being an extraction-based game loop, which we can assume to be inspired by the DMZ mode. So in some ways, it will feel similar, but will be first and foremost a combination both creatively and gameplay wise of Modern Warfare and Treyarch Zombies, with a completely new story on top of this mode, with full cinematics and cutscenes that is in the Treyarch Zombie storyline but is firmly in the Modern Warfare universe, with its characters, its tone, weapon and equipment. It would all contain the classic familiar elements of Treyarch Zombies, such as Juggernog, Pack-a-Punch, and the classic tropes of upgrading yourself to
Zombies Crew. I mean, technically it's like Outbreak, so I don't think they're gonna bring Zombies Crew back, but man, I so want to see Zombies Crew back in the next Treyarch game. One in the chat if you want to see our Zombies Crew come back too, if not.
Make yourself more powerful.
How do you feel about that?
Now, as far as the map name goes, we don't know the name of it. We don't actually know what it looks like, but we got shown a map overview which looks exactly like this. The new rumored Warzone map, Las Almas. It looked...
There we go, boys. It's largest offering, gonna be brand new. I mean, I bet you it's probably... The only thing these suckers probably worked on is like a Las Almas map, which was supposed to be for Modern Warfare 2, we heard. But the fact that this game is Modern Warfare 3, the fact this game was supposed to be a DLC, but we're getting this as a full game. So I'm not sure if you guys heard of this or not, but this was supposed to be a second map for Modern Warfare 2, Las Almas. So I'm not gonna be shocked if they only worked on this map. They're gonna cut sections from it, make a ground war maps from it, normal multiplayer maps, zombies from it, and the campaign from it, because that's what Modern Warfare 2 was. If you really think critically and think about it, Modern Warfare 2022, they only worked on, for the most part, they only worked on the bundles and the Warzone 2 map, and they cut sections from it, made ground war zombies from it, not zombies but DMZ from it, and the multiplayer maps from it, like the sections. And even like if you played the campaign, you know there were sections from that too. They just worked on one map and just cut from it though. That's why it does not, that's why people get tired very, very fast. And that's why people, you know, 2 weeks after a game comes out, everybody's like, new content, we need new maps, we need new maps. The biggest reason here is that people get tired. People want to play like all the modes, and once you play one mode, that's pretty much it. You have experienced all the content. You're gonna play like campaign different, obviously it's story related, so campaign is different, but once you play ground war, multiplayer, Warzone, DMZ, all of them kind of feel similar. It's like different game modes. That's the only thing that's like differentiating. They need to really try and make unique zombie maps, like original zombies map and also original multiplayer maps, and I bet you, man, the game is gonna thrive even more. Agree, disagree? Where are you guys leaning? Thoughts? Agree, disagree? You're wrong or you're correct. Let me know where you guys at.
Exactly the same as this. We the players are part of a faction called Operation Deadbolt, very similar to how we were part of Requiem in Black Ops Cold War Zombies. In Cold War Zombies, the threat was Omega Group, and in this game, the threat is called Terminus Outcomes. They've tried to weaponize the last quantities of Ethereum. It's called an incursion, where zombies are spreading throughout the region from...
Yeah, thank you for the aid, the best taco. He says that, do you think Vault Edition of Modern Warfare 3 is worth it? Like the homie HM North says, Modern Warfare 3 Vault Edition, $100 is a theft. It's a daytime robbery. Save your money. And if you're excited about the game, if you think, the fact that you're asking me that question, you're uncertain. So the best advice I can give you is that, bro, the game is not running away. They're not gonna run out of copies. If you're excited for the game but unsure, I would say just wait 2 days after launch, and you can actually buy it right then and there. If you like what you see, the reviews are nice, you're like, hey, I'm gonna enjoy this game, then go for it. But once you watch it and you're like, not gonna be for me, then you just save yourself $100. Just wait, I promise you, just wait 2 days. And the beta will be open. Obviously it's gonna be pre-order only in the beginning. You can technically get the code from Amazon, buy it on Amazon. If you don't like it, you can return it. I'm not sure if you buy directly from PlayStation, can you get your refund? Somebody confirm to me, chat. Anybody knows? Because I do know for the fact that once you download the game, even 1 kilobytes, those suckers will not give you your refund, right? I'm not sure about the beta. Beta is different, so maybe you can download the beta, try it out. You don't like it, you ask for your refund, maybe you're gonna get it. Logically, that should be the case, but I would not be surprised if it's not the case. But Amazon, GameStop, physical, if they exist, go there, get the code, play the beta. If you like it, you keep your pre-order. If you don't like it, you return it, right? Simple as that. Simple as that.
A central point, and we've come in to try and stop that zombies outbreak, the incursion, and that faction. So as far as the main gameplay loop within the mode is, it's not round-based zombies or as linear as Outbreak's objectives are.
I appreciate you, the best tackle. Hopefully that
we will be taking on missions layered on that progress the storyline, and we'll have several characters and handlers similar to what we had with Requiem in Black Ops Cold War, and this seems very similar to the DMZ faction missions. I got to see a very small screenshot that shows the missions on the main menu, and it looks similar to DMZ, where you can have some missions enabled and you can go in and complete those whilst enjoying the game mode as a whole. These story missions, they have the handlers and characters communicating with us as we move through the missions and experience the content and the mode, and the story they're telling is through 3 acts. And at the end of each act, there's going to be a special mission that actually transitions you from the big map, where you're sharing this experience with many other squads, to a much smaller sub-map where the Treyarch team are able to tell a more crafted experience, where they'll dial down the sandbox elements, because this is an important story beat where you'll be doing bespoke activities and move the story along. And upon completing these missions,
the 2 hours, that's for Steam, and you're right about that, but that's for Steam though. That's for Steam. I like Steam though. Steam, it's like you can play the game for like 1 hour 59 minutes. Give me my refund, give me that refund, and they will give you your refund as long as you do not surpass the 2 hour limit. That's fair, I think.
We will get cinematics to reinforce those major story developments and the rewards. So outside of those missions, how does the mode work? Well, you're going to be spawning in with an hour exactly to navigate, explore, and push into the map before the ether storm, which is located somewhere, begins to spread, completely consuming the map. And you'll have to exfil before the ether storm completely takes over. So you'll start in a low threat zone where you'll infill at the edges of the map, and within these low threat zones, you're going to find normal zombies. You're also going to find that human faction Terminus Outcomes, as they're trying to harvest resources and get them out as well. You'll be killing zombies, and you'll be killing lots of zombies to yield yourself points, of course, that you can spend on all the traditional...
You will be killing zombies. You will be killing zombies in Call of Duty Zombies. Okay, bro, telling the obvious. You know, love it. Love it. Man, it's such a missed opportunity, bro. No round-based. I do like the idea of Outbreak though. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. At least with zombies, it's gonna be the same like Warzone map. That's the only L. That's the biggest L right now. But maybe Outbreak is gonna be better than Cold War Zombies. Now I do know that not everybody's a fan of Outbreak. I would not take Outbreak over normal round base. I'll keep a $150, but I feel like that Outbreak can be good because that was their first iteration, but with Modern Warfare Engine they can definitely make it a little better, and in their next game, you know, in 2024, it can turn out to be something really, really good. So far, the only W we have is that in a squad you can have six players instead of 4 players, and the max lobby can be 24 players instead of like 4 players, maybe 8 players in Black Ops 2 Grief, right? I love Grief. I think Grief should come back, and maybe this is gonna be the closest thing to Grief. So that's the positive right now. That's the only positive right now. Otherwise, we'll see.
Additional core elements such as pack-a-punching, perk machines, wall buys, mystery boxes, and many other things. But on top of that, you can also earn points by completing contracts and activities as a squad, as well as looting the environment. You'll be able to find things in chests and on shelves, and you can sell those for points.
The trailer is really, really crap. That's what Ketzler Dodgy say. I find the trailer kind of mid, not the worst, not the best, but I was kind of expecting the trailer to be amazing, because Call of Duty trailers, they are always amazing. There are some of the best trailers, but this time it's kind of odd. I did enjoy the no Russian kind of moment in the plane though. That's probably the biggest high from that trailer. I'll keep a $150, but we all know how the game's gonna turn out. Camping might actually be good though. But otherwise, I don't know, man.
Points as well, and use ammo depots and the buy station, just like we did in Cold War Zombies, to get kill streaks and equipment. Once you start progressing through the map, you'll make your way to the medium zone, where zombies will really start to escalate in their presence, and you're going to see a lot of different archetypes, like the mini bosses that we saw in Cold War Zombies, such as the Mimic, the Russian Mangler, the Hellhounds, and that's just a few examples of the images that we saw during the presentation.
Yeah, we had these zombie bosses for 10+ years. Bruh. You know, the Russian Mangler that was in Gorod Krovi back in Black Ops 3. Yeah. Now I get it. I hope there are new bosses too. They can definitely recycle and bring old bosses back. That's always fun. In zombies, I would say I agree with that. But at least like have a new map though. Like for zombies, gotta have like a new map. This is that I absolutely hated the fact that zombies is multiplayer operators. It's soulless with multiplayer maps. At least have like zombies crew with like dedicated zombie maps. You guys agree? You guys disagree? If you're a zombies fan, I'm a massive zombies fan though. Like I've been playing zombies since Black Ops 1, since the Black Ops 1 days. Been a fan since the Black Ops 1 days, boys.
Once you're powerful enough with your loadout and your upgrades, your perks, then you can attempt to get in the high threat zone, where you'll have the toughest zombies and other threats to deal with. They're so dangerous like real, that new human faction aren't even present in that zone. But as far as enemies go, zombies are not the only enemies that you're going to be taking down in this game mode, because for the first time in Treyarch Zombies history, they're actually introducing humans into zombies. That being the form of this new Terminus Outcomes faction that we're fighting against in the storyline. They're actually...
Bombocard!
Okay, we love it, darling. Oh my god, I'm shaking.
Going to be present on the map, and Treyarch say this is going to create a lot of dynamic sandbox elements. Storyline wise, they are present on the map, and we're kind of competing against them to try and protect this space and shut down other factions trying to come in and take things. And what sounds quite bizarre is you don't necessarily have to fight zombies within the game. You could just take on these human soldiers, take them down, gear up, and power up through defeating just them. Now, with the fact that the game mode is only an hour long, it will be impossible for you to blitz through everything and complete it in one go. So for the
What? Oh shit! So yeah, Outbreak. So there will be like a time limit. It's gonna be objective. I mean, come on, man. They tried that with extension in Call of Duty Ghosts. Dog, like Call of Duty Ghosts could have banged though. I like the idea, but the only reason like people didn't get hit in the G spot was the main reason was like it was objective based. Had it been that they had objective based, plus they could have had a game mode where it would be like round based system where you're shooting aliens. You know, extension could have been something magical though. It could have been something amazing though. So they're repeating the same mistakes, man. Like, god damn, bro.
First time ever that you'll be able to exfil with all
Dalek took acting classes, bro.
of the upgrades that you would usually find in the match and take out and actually start your next game with them. And this is
the fact that if you were earlier, even Dalek said that he's not shaking though. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you got Call of Duty, obviously Dalek is not gonna straight up start trashing the game. He's not gonna do that. He's not gonna do that. His bots, some of his bots audience will start hating him, okay? He definitely had some critical tankers, but he's massive, right? 2.63 million subscribers. Love the guy, but you know, if he says, if he speaks his mind, people will start hating him. Some, not everybody. And I'm sure he's not too worried about that. He's been doing YouTube for years. But the fact of the matter here is that if he says what he really thinks, he's not gonna be invited out by Activision next year. He's not gonna be. Charlie Intel always sucks Activision's cock. But this year he started being a little bit critical, and Activision, I mean Charlie Intel himself said that Activision is not inviting me out. You know, Charlie Intel, the biggest, the one and only Charlie Intel was not invited out. Unless they made a temporary truce, but a couple of weeks ago Charlie Intel himself said that he's not gonna be invited out by Activision. I don't think he is, but imagine he somehow did, you know, he made a temporary truce, but yeah, that's wild to me that he did say that. Crazy, boys. Absolutely crazy.
For a new system which is called acquisitions, and the idea is that by completing contracts and exploring the world, you'll be finding acquisitions in the game, such as a juggernaut can or a ray gun weapon case. You can make the decision to use that there and then in your game, or exfil with it, and you'll be able to use it in your next game, giving you a head start to be able to go further into the next match. And on top of acquisitions, there's another system called schematics, where you'll be able to find one of these within a game, and if you exfil with that schematic, you'll earn the ability to permanently craft one of those acquisitions on a cooldown in the main menu. So you'll all
acquisitions, boy. Microsoft effect is going down, boys. That's a Microsoft. Microsoft told them, gotta have it. Gotta have acquisitions. Gotta have acquisitions. I really hope Microsoft cleans house and treat Call of Duty and make it the best they can. I know Halo, their track record with Halo is not the brightest, but like I would like to give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they're not gonna do Call of Duty dirty, well, because Call of Duty is already down on the floor. Call of Duty, I think realistically, Stud Muffins, emergency meeting, quick. One, if you think Microsoft will make Call of Duty the best, two, if not. I think realistically though, the effects, we're truly gonna start seeing small effects with Call of Duty 2024 next year, because the acquisition is gonna close this year, so they're probably gonna have some level of input with the next Treyarch game. But I think for real, we're gonna see like real Microsoft influence probably in 2025, or most probably in 2025 or 2026. According to courtroom documents, because they were fighting with Sony in courtroom with FTC as well, they did reveal the fact that Call of Duty can come on, and most probably will come on Game Pass starting 2025, because they have a contract right now. They cannot put it. If they could, they probably would have. But 2025, we can see Call of Duty come on Game Pass. So either they're gonna do Call of Duty justice, or they're probably not. We'll see what happens. But I think realistically, small effects next year, and major effects 2025, 2026. That's when we're gonna see. If the game sucks in 2024, 2026, then I guess people are gonna blame Microsoft. Even, I feel like that some Sony ponies will blame. I play on the PlayStation Sony pony console, but I'll keep a $150. Guys, at the end of the day, PlayStation, Xbox, both are systems that let us play and enjoy over time. So memes are fine, console war memes are fine, but taking it for real, like, come on, man, like, we all grown up here, right? But I think some people will definitely like start blaming PlayStation or Xbox even this year. Some for memes, other like for real, you know what I'm saying? They want to cause drama. I love the memes, don't get me wrong, I love the memes. I hope they're solved so we can make some videos, boys. I love making videos on Sony ponies and Xbox, okay? Xbox take it way too serious, Sony ponies take it way too serious. Like, both of them take it to heart, right? But I think you will see people start blaming Xbox, just like how some Xbox blame PlayStation and Sony, because ever since PlayStation got the exclusivity rights, people bring that up. Like, ever since the Call of Duty was good when it was under Xbox 360, look at Black Ops 2, one of the best Black Ops. Not denying that Black Ops 2, my favorite, man, absolute my favorite. Mwah. You know, my favorite, okay? Black Ops 3 was my last favorite, like, Black Ops game. Cold War was also decent, but Black Ops 3, the last best, right? Before that, Black Ops 2. Black Ops 3 was the first Call of Duty game under PlayStation regime. Now it's going to Microsoft regime. We'll see.
Always be able to spawn in with that ray gun weapon case to give yourself a ray gun at the start of a game, or spawn in with a can of Juggernaut, for example. Now, because this map is so gigantic, Treyarch are making sure...
I play PlayStation, but I respect Xbox player. I mean, gamers are gamers. Like, they want to label us as toxic gamers, but at the end of the day, we all gamers, me. We all gamers, me. Love you. Appreciate you.
Well, that is filled with secrets to uncover for zombie fans and new players that haven't experienced zombies mode alike. And this will include Easter eggs, as that was labeled on the presentation that we saw. So in summary, this is the largest PvE experience in Call of Duty.
Okay, 2 W so far. Player count and Easter eggs. Okay, I'm shaking. I'm definitely shaking.
Oh, I'm shaking!
But click on this video on the screen. This is a banger. We recently had a trailer. Click on it and I will see you right there.